Alright guys, what's going on? My name is Colin. Welcome back to what's going to be the fifth vlog. Today what we're going to be doing is polishing up the motor a little bit. As you can see right over there. There we go. And then I'm also going to be doing a little bit of work on the engine bay. So it's going to be kind of a repeat of the last couple vlogs, but we're going to see a little bit more progress. And hopefully everything turns out pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and roll the intro, and I'll be right back with you guys over at the motor. Alright, so I went ahead while you guys were away and did a little bit of cleaning up on this motor. As you guys saw last time, it was pretty gunky and pretty crappy looking. So I went ahead and pulled all the towels and stuff I had in there out, and got all the motor oil and coolant out of it, and went ahead and got a lot of the crap off with this guy here. So I did the top and bottom, as well as I removed the exhaust manifolds, as you guys can see. Sorry for my finger in the way. But I went ahead and did that, and today what we're going to be doing is, with a Dremel, we're going to be just kind of going in all these little small crevices and stuff and just kind of cleaning all that up so that paint will stick to it really nicely. So I'm going to go ahead and throw a time lapse in of me just kind of getting to work on the motor, and then after I feel like I've spent enough time on this, then we'll switch over to the engine bay. So let's get to it. Alright, so I'm here at the motor. Today what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be using this Dremel here with this little wire wheel bit on it. I don't know if you guys can see that well, but there's a wire wheel bit on it. I'm just going to be going inside all these little crevices and stuff like that, just kind of getting all the grease and gunk out of there. So doing everything you can possibly do to clean up this motor. So I'm going to throw in a time lapse and then we'll get to it. Alright, so I went ahead and did a little bit more grinding around here, excuse me, around there, and went ahead and polished the intakes. I don't know if you can really tell, but I got all the soot and carbon and crap like that off there. I went into some of these spots that were harder to get with that big wheel, and here as well, and over here. Got in here, and then a couple of these spots I just need to clean out, but I got a lot of the edges and stuff like that in here. So a couple more spots I got to get on the other side over here. As you can tell, it's still pretty dirty, so I'm gonna have to do that side. But as you can see here, come on, focus. Come on. I don't know if you can tell, but this grinding wheel is, yeah, there we go. It's a better angle. So this grinding wheel is pretty much toast. I gotta get a new one, so I'm gonna go get a new little wire wheel, and for now I'm gonna start working on the engine bay. Once I get the engine bay where I want it, I will go to the store and get some more wire wheels. So there's that. I'm gonna get going on the engine bay now. Alright, so I went ahead and finally threw a coat of primer on the engine bay, And I also went ahead and painted the subframe black. So right now what I'm going to be doing is going to the store, grabbing a couple things like some brushes to clean the engine and stuff like that. But I just wanted to give you guys a quick update on how the engine bay is looking. I just got my first coat of legit primer on. I don't think I'll have to do much more sanding. I'm pretty happy with how this is looking. So I'll probably wait for this to dry, give it one more coat or one more sand, maybe two, and then it's time for the final coat, or the color coat, not the final coat. So it's looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with how it's turning out. So alright, I'm on my way over to either Home Depot or Lowe's to go pick up some of their little wire spinning brushes or something like that. So I'm going to go do that, and I will let you know when I'm there, and I will let you know when I'm on my way back so we can get back to cleaning the engine. Right now the thing is dirty. So let's get back to it. Alright, so I just got back from Home Depot, or not Home Depot, Lowe's, and I actually picked up a couple bits for the Dremel, a couple bits for a drill, and then I got a little bit of filler primer for the engine bay. What I also did right as I got back was I went ahead and taped off pretty much everything I need to, except for the subframe, for the engine bay. So I'm just going to kind of show you guys what I have left, what I'm going to do right now, and yeah, so I'm going to flip the camera around and I'll show you guys what I've got. Alright, so here's what I've got. As you can tell, you can see all the layers of Bondo right there. Well, not layers, but you know what I mean, coats. So I still have to take off all of this tape here, and then after I take off that tape, I'm going to mask off the entire subframe because I've already painted that. Turned out pretty good, actually. I've already taken the tape off of right there and stuff, so I just have to take all the tape off of this frame rail over there, and then mask off the subframe. And once I do that, then it is ready for me to throw a coat of filler primer on. And after I throw the filler primer on, I'll sand it, see if there's any more pits that I have to take care of. And if there is, I'll have to throw another coat of filler primer on. But if there isn't, then we can start laying color. So I'm really excited about that. I don't really have too much more to mask off. Obviously I have to mask off the brake booster, but that's really it. So here goes nothing. Wish me luck. Alright, so I'm back after I went ahead and tossed on a coat of filler primer. And after the filler primer, it started to look really, really good. So I don't even think I'm going to sand this down, just because it's so fresh. It'll still stick. I'm going to go ahead and start priming the bay. As you can see, I've already got a little bit here. So I'm going to go ahead and continue. And it's looking good. I'm really happy with how it's looking out, or turning out. So let's get to it. Alright. So here's what the engine bay looks like after a couple coats of primer. It's actually looking pretty good, so I think this is kind of where I'm going to call it for this video. So, and thank you once again for tuning into my channel. It really means a lot to me because obviously I am a new YouTuber. I don't have too many views yet, so any like, comment, or anything really helps out my channel. So one more thing is just stay tuned for the next vlog. It should be out in the next couple days. But I'm planning on most likely painting the engine bay, actually getting some color on there. So stay tuned for that. If you hit that notification bell in the right corner there, it'll keep you posted so that you can get updates on when I post the new vlog. That way you can be the first to see it. So once again, thank you guys. I really appreciate every one of you guys tuning into my channel. Other than that, take care and have a great day, everybody.